welcome to my channel. My name is Evie, and if you've never been here before, welcome, and welcome back if you have been here before. Alright, so today I have a story time video for y'all. So I lived in this, it's about my crazy slumlord, landlord, and Houston, Texas heat. As some of y'all know, I do live in Houston, Texas, which weather like fluctuates a lot. It gets really crazy. It gets really crazy hot, and then sometimes in the winter it gets pretty cold. But in the summer it's pretty stable of heat in the triple digits plus humidity. Let me get in the middle of the frame. Okay, so my landlord, so our AC in this house didn't work really well, so it every like 6 months the heating and cooling system needed coolant, which is an older thing for air conditioned units, and it is about $500 to $600 each time a person puts in coolant, a technician puts in coolant, because it's quite expensive. So what happens is so because the coolant leaked, and it got to a certain point where this repair guy who was there for the landlord wouldn't come back. Actually wouldn't come, because he knew that the landlord would just ask him to put coolant in. So it got to a point where during the summer we didn't have AC, and that was actually pretty unsafe for us. Hi guys, so my camera just died on me, so the angles may have changed. I know where I left off, but my camera battery just died, so the angles may have changed. Just a disclaimer. Okay, so back to the story. So when it was hot in the summer, which summer was this? Not this past summer, which was 2018. 2017 summer ended with Hurricane Harvey, which was a big hurricane over Houston, and it flooded many houses out, and my family is very lucky that we didn't flood. I'm sorry about his noises. But my family is very lucky that we didn't flood. But we had no air conditioning the whole entire 4 days of the actual hurricane, and so we were so hot. We never actually lost power, but we were so hot. And even before the flood, we kept telling the landlord, it's not working. Can you, come send a repair guy to fix it? And he was like, okay, at the end of the season, I'll fix it. And so he and then my mom found out, he said, the end of the season, he meant December or January, which we thought was going to be, September. End of August or September. Because, But we eventually convinced him to replace it. But the day that they were supposed to replace it, the hurricane came. So that put 2 whole weeks on for a halt for the whole process of getting a new air conditioning in this house. And actually we had friends over who just a get-together barbecue type thing, and our house was literally a sauna. And we had a repairman come out to check out to see if he was going to do the AC, and he wasn't certified at all, by the way. This landlord wanted to do it the cheapest of the cheap, man. And so we were so hot, we had 10 to 15 people over. We had a small burgers and hot dogs thing at our house. We had power, but we had no freaking AC. So my sister wrote on the door on a piece of paper, "Welcome to our sauna." So it was that hot. It just felt like a sauna in the house. And the house, in the summer, was so hot. And we didn't even really, it got to a certain point where we'd have fans on and everything all day and all night. And it would make a lot of noise, but we couldn't live without them and stuff. So it was just our life. So we got, so after the repairman came out after our barbecue, he he probably didn't want to be paid the price that my landlord was offering to pay for it, but he felt so bad for us that he did put one in. And we did eventually get a new heating and cooling system. But it was like in the beginning of September. Like, it was still so hot outside, but also, like, we had no AC for a whole summer. Like, it was so hot and so miserable, and we couldn't really do anything about it except for, like, keep bugging the landlord. And it's actually really unsafe because we could have gotten, like, heat exhaustion or whatever. And especially for him, because he is a pug and he needs to be kept away from, like really hot spaces and really cold spaces. And so, yeah, it was bad for you, wasn't it? So yeah, so that's the story. We did get an AC, and when the AC came, they didn't replace any of the pipes or not the pipes, the actual system. They did they didn't do any of the pipes or the ducts, and they didn't replace those. So they were like, the first couple hours the AC was on, it did smell like the house was burning. And so we had to shut it off right away. And then it ended up being totally fine. But it was this whole stressful experience because we couldn't really have anyone over, even though we really wanted to have people over because of this hurricane, and a lot of our family friends flooded and everything, and we just felt so bad. And all the friends that actually did flood, they actually had AC and everything, and they had their AC units running like crazy. So we were yeah. So we were about to we stayed with fans on, like I said, and so we eventually got a new AC system. But in the house that I'm living in now, the air conditioning and heating system does work really well. So I'm so glad we are out of that house because we were in that house for 2 years, and I have more stories about that crazy slumlord. So if you would like more of those crazy slumlord videos, please let me know down below. And if you would like to see more of me, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and check it out, see what videos I have already. I do post every Friday, 10 a.m., I think, Central Time Zone. And my socials will be linked down below. And I do an Instagram story almost every day. And I hope to see y'all soon. I hope you enjoyed. Bye!